Go.
Okay. Okay, how about I started again. Hello and welcome to Take It to the Max show. This is Grandmaster Max Dlugy with my show, my weekly show, where I play all the best players in the 5-minute pool. And today it's a special day because this is my first show when I'm actually 50 years old. Hey, hey, hey! You can be the 50-year-old today if you are good enough. I'm now a veteran, and I can play in the World Senior Championships. There's a 50-year-old section for that, for us seniors. Anyway, you can start right now by challenging me in the 5-minute pool, and the computer pairs, and there we are. I have an I am from England, Krupe. Good luck to you, my friend, and let's see how he does against the 50-year-old. All right. Slow does it, he says. And that's fine. I'm defending my center. That's what us 50-year-old guys do. We defend our centers first. We don't really want to get beaten up too early. Okay. Black is doing some nice maneuvering. Okay, I better make sure my bishop has somewhere to go to. H2, for example, and now I can see. Okay, now this is interesting. E5. I should be meeting with just bishop H2. Okay, black plays E5 because there's something hanging on D3 meanwhile. So I play rook E1. Okay, now A4. The big idea move. Okay, now my knight can swing to C4, meanwhile attacking the pawn, and my other knight swings to D2. This is my kind of idea on this opening here. Now I can free my queen to move to B3 or something like that. Yeah, this is nice. Now queen B3, bishop D5 is a possibility. Another idea I had here was bishop G5, but this is a bit too much. Maybe okay, I'm gonna start with queen B3. I've done that before, and just put a little pressure on, basically. Put a little pressure on black. Very interesting position. See, suddenly black has to start thinking, like, what's going on? What's my move? Not so easy, actually. Lots of moves that are reasonable actually don't make that much sense now. Yeah, that move, of course, threatening checkmate in 1 has to be immediately parried. So bishop F1. Although, by the way, F3 is a possibility, but fine. Okay, this is a bit of a giveaway, although I have to be careful about how to treat it. Okay, I'm gonna play knight e5, although I don't know, I don't really want to trade pieces. DE, I don't want to do. I want to keep my pawn on D4, so I'm going to do it that way for now. Yes, of course, the bishop. I want to keep that bishop alive. Okay, this one. Should I trade? Yeah, I guess I will trade. And bring my knight into a nice position. E5 is perhaps a possibility, knight e5. And then just to start. Okay, bishop d3. I'm realigning my pieces now. Look at me realigning. Queen c2, queen e2, knight e5, f4, and attack. Realignment of pieces is happening as you are watching, my friends, as you are watching. It's like the planets are realigning. Look at this. Queen c2, queen e2. Look at this, how quickly my pieces realign. Bam, bam, bam. a6 is hanging. Rook a8, not such a nice move to play, right? Knight e5, boom, boom, boom. Queen h5, la la la. And now looks like I'm actually pressing, right? f4, f5, chung chung chung. Problematic. Okay, f4. Should I play f4, by the way? Or should I play something else, like rook e3, f3? You just go for the bad bishop, but bishop takes g6. Bad bishop against a good knight. All these moves look nice. I think I'm gonna go for this really strange solution. Strange positional solution, probably. And then queen f3. And h4, h5. That's my idea. Just to open up the h file this way. Okay, I'm sorry, that's just a blunder. I don't know why you would do that, but sorry about that. Anyway, I mean, even in this position that we just had, of course, I move back, let's say. If we start well, anyway, I don't know. I think black is worse. I think black is worse. For example, I don't know, queen e7. I was thinking I could just play h4, but okay. We have another IM from I don't know, Portugal. I don't know. I've become bad with flags with age. I think the 50-year-old mark kills your flag associations for some reason. Maybe it's Spain. I don't know. Someone's got to help me. One day someone's got to help me. Maybe not now. Now I'm going to be a little bit more focused on the chess aspect of it. Okay, bishop a6. Yeah, always funny how people play that, but it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, I play c4 now. Do I really have to play? Did I ever tell anyone that I will always play c3? No. So, so why play like I will always play c3? Of course, bishop takes a6 was also possible, but this looks to me like a waste of time. Okay, here, interesting. d5 takes. I'm gonna just develop my pieces. I think my pieces are better developed than my opponents. That's just as simple as that. And now, of course, d5. Big time for d5. Okay. Let's do it. Let's see what black has in mind. Okay. I'm just gonna play very, very conservatively. I'm not going to play like I'm a genius of some sort of tactical proportions. I'm just gonna play very conservatively. I have a bishop. That's a very interesting move. Okay, I'm gonna play bishop e2 and knight d4. Okay. Time to win a tempo before it's too late, I think. Let's grab that knight and castle away from all this horror. Okay, the d pawn is still weak, my friends. Black is very inventive, but okay. Knight c6 is in the air, so let me start with this and that. Actually, what if I start taking all his exchanges? Okay. No audio?
I don't see your stream anymore.
You don't see the stream? Should I restart it?
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, I restarted. Hopefully I'm on, guys. I don't know if you can see me or hear me. Hopefully both. Black takes on f1, I take on e4, and I'm threatening some queen c8 situations, which are not very nice. Oh my god, what's going on? Very strange what's going on with the audio today. Hopefully you guys can hear me well now. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe it has something to do with how many pieces I have extra. But my opponent's certainly thinking hard about this, and I can understand that. Because I don't really see what to do for him. On rook e8, I'm thinking rook d1. By the way, I'm just thinking rook d1 to then play b3 and win that pawn on d5. I think it'll be pretty much winning position for me. Yeah, b3. If he does that, then you can just exchange some stuff, and now we have a very nice objectively winning position. The reason being that the reason is that I have open lines, and this is very easy to make use of when you're up in exchange. So already I can win a pawn. Queen takes a7. Already wins a pawn. Black is trying to get some serious counterplay here with the rook. Queen b6, d4, d3. It's actually serious counterplay. Kind of missed it. Wow. Okay, let's take another pawn. Let's just keep taking pawns and then go back to c4. Let's see where the counterplay arrives here. Should always be a solution of some sort. Positions like this. Okay, now queen c1, queen a2, rook d1. That looks winning enough. And maybe queen b1 now. Simple way of handling this, because now after rook d1 it will be all over, right? Yeah, pin that pawn and that's it. I mean, it's a little tricky, but you gotta believe there's a solution, and there's no magic that really works every time. So here, okay, black can of course try to hold on to this d pawn for a while, but the question is, how long can you really hold on to it? I'm going to play g4, f4, and move my king in. Yeah. And the king and pawn ending is winning as well. So it's not really, and of course I don't even have to go into it, but it's not really a real test, right? I can take on d5, d3, and that should be winning. Or I can just play, because black can't actually move anything. He can't move his knight. Okay, well that's nice, but you know, I don't know. In a position like this, I'm lost. I have lost as to what to do. You know, it's like, oh my god, really? That move? Oh, I have no idea what to do. But actually, okay, let me move the f pawn up. And all right. How about Alright, how about I do something simple? Just check. Oh, f6. He tricked me. It's funny, but the trick isn't so good. Okay, and just win that b pawn. Okay, and then take the b pawn, and I don't know. That should be pretty good. For a lot of people, it would be good enough. I don't know if it's going to be good enough for my opponent. Okay, it was. Okay, so what happened here was a bit, I don't know, how can I call it? What should I say? What happened here? Somehow black just lost his positional battle, I would say. Somewhere around here, black decided that that he can play quite actively and play rook e8. And okay, after pawn takes pawn here, either pawn, I think white is better with the two bishops in an open position. But after this, okay, even castle's queenside would be interesting, but I decided to just play it safely, and then knight d4. Now I'm going to castle, and then black will have problems. And here I just played bishop b8, which was a strange move actually, because now I'm threatening bishop f3. Maybe black could just play rook c8. I don't know why he didn't play rook c8, b3 and d5. Maybe this actually wouldn't amount too much. Let's say rook d1, and I don't know, maybe black can even take, and it's okay. So maybe I misplayed this position actually, and black should have just, instead he played d5. But you know, the c5 square is, c6 square is a problematic square here, and okay, I played bishop f3, but basically knight c6 is not running away here, right? So this was a kind of a problem for black. Okay, let's see who's next, because obviously, I mean, okay, we can talk about exploiting an extra exchange, okay? And basically I said, okay, let me cling on to some weaknesses, this being a weakness, and of course this forces some exchanges. Now black decides at least I'm going to keep the d pawn, but then I'm exchanging rooks. Maybe black should move the rook here to at least have something looking like counterplay after taking, or even knight g4 was a possibility, just to attack here. Of course I could have just played f4, completely ignoring the threat because there's back rank mate. Anyway, we're on to another IM, although from Brazil, and a bit lower rated for some reason, but 2169, okay. You know, IM is an IM. He must have played well in FIDE tournaments, and he knows his openings. Look at this, knight f3, nice. Why am I playing the Grunfeld? I'm not a Grunfeld player, guys. I screwed something up. I forgot my lines. Okay, I actually was a Grunfeld player, now that I remember, many years ago. So, okay. For whatever reason, queen a6 I think was a move back when I was young. I don't know. Hopefully it'll get my opponent thinking. Queen a6 is just to stop queen e2 basically. That's how white wanted to develop. But it's not necessarily a good move. Maybe not necessarily a bad move, by the way. Maybe the knight can go to a5 and then c4. Anyway, oh, look at him. He just doesn't mind. Okay, fine. Now I can develop my knight, which is something because it actually hits the b2 pawn, which is not so bad, right? For someone who hasn't played the Grunfeld in, I don't know, 30 years, 22. I have no idea. I'm getting on, so I really keep forgetting dates. But okay, bishop takes b2, big bishop. That's what I'm going for. How can white make use of it? Maybe bishop d5. Maybe my move is a little bit too much. But why didn't I play knight h5? Come to think of it, I have no idea. Maybe because I'm getting on. Maybe that's it. Knight h5 would be a move of a 19-year-old candidate for the world championship. This is obviously not it. Well, knight c3 I don't approve of, but here we are. Okay, now something simple. Bishop d7, rook d8, bishop e8. Is that good? No, because of bishop c7. How can I be blundering like that? It's unbelievable what I just did, right? Now I have to be very passive. Should I play bishop e8 now? Contrary to anything I believe. Okay, let's do that. Let's see how my opponent charges at me with my bishop on e8. It's interesting to watch. Okay, this one I can deflect. It's not actually attacked. g5 is definitely something I'm thinking of, but first I'll play rook c8. Maybe on knight e5, on knight d4, yeah. Now g5. Now to play, now I need my knight. No, but then I don't want the knight to go to, I don't want the knight to go to f5. But wait a second, guys. Now I can play bishop d7 finally, right? Isn't that nice? Because I somehow magically turned my rook to c8. And now I can play rook fd8 to defend it. Well, actually not on knight b5, but on knight b5 I'll have bishop f5, and that's also not so bad. So although I'm playing badly and kind of second guessing myself every other move, things are coming out because I kind of know what would work if I ever got it. So okay, this I don't understand. That's just that's probably why. Okay, that was just a gift, and of course I thank you profusely, but I'm sorry. This is not a real fight anymore. Somehow I played mind games. I played mind games on you, my friend, and you have not been able to. You have not been able to fend them off. Is basically what it is. You could not fend off my mind games. I'm so sorry, but I am a piece up, and maybe even, who knows, maybe even more coming up. So I don't know. Roger Schwab, tough game in the beginning, especially when I screwed up. This I don't understand. Everything's protected. Everything is completely protected. Everything is exchanged as well. It's time to go, my friend. It's time to call it a game. You have no more pieces left. Thank you very much. Okay, well, the opening was a scandal, I have to say. The opening was a complete scandal because of my move bishop, well, of two moves. Here, somewhere around here, well, first of all, queen e2 is a little bit too much, I think. Queen e2, I mean, I don't know. Main moves for white here, probably something like, I don't even remember. Maybe knight a4. I don't know. It's an interesting position actually. But okay, but queen e2 gives away any kind of hope for an advantage if I play knight h5, because now obviously I'm going after the bishop, but most importantly the pawn. The pawn can't be ignored. That means the pawn will be defended, but then which also isn't easy because even rook c2 allows bishop f5. But if I take the dark squared bishop, white will have nothing. So this was obviously a great move, but I was so happy with knight queen e2 that I optimistically went for knight e4. Now white could have played maybe bishop d5. Instead, knight c3 happened, which was very, very strange. I took, which I thought was okay. Maybe now I should have played e5 or something. But I just thought I have a good position, and all of a sudden I played. Maybe, you know what, the move I should have played was bishop d7. Bishop f7. I'm sorry, bishop f5. Because then on knight d4, I would have bishop d7. Anyway, back to our games. Fun and games. And now I have white again. And again, my bishop finds its treachery path to f4 somehow. Treacherous path. Okay, well, the London system. Why do I like it so? Because I don't have to think. I just move the bishop out, I move my pawn out, and I really don't have to think. I can talk to you guys. If I can talk, it's better than thinking, right? So here I am, up a pawn, and that's nice. Up a pawn on move 4. How early do you get to be up a pawn if you're white? Usually. Okay, maybe if you're playing Queen's Gambit, you're going to be down a pawn on move 2. But I'm up a pawn on move 4 as white. That's pretty cool. All right, what do we do in this move? My friends, what do? We play b4, right? We protect our wares, yes. And we are up a pawn as promised. We are not giving up. Knight e4, interesting move. Because now we're going to do something very, very cool. We're just going to attack that knight. That's what we're going to do. Yes, exactly. Just go back. That's it. and we get to develop, and which is nice. Okay, is there a threat? Pawn takes pawn, bishop takes knight, and then pawn takes pawn. Should we define decide to defend to actually defend against that or not? I'm going to defend, although I'm not sure why. I didn't really see a threat, but I don't want to give up that one first. Okay, this one I don't mind because I'm going to take EF and actually, oh, even knight F4. Why not? I'm going to castle for now. Okay. I'm going to take this knight now and play knight d4. If bishop c6. If pawn takes, then I'll think about another way of doing this. Oh, I have a cool idea. Okay, the cool idea doesn't materialize because he takes with the bishop. He took with the pawn. I was thinking bishop e5 and on f6 knight g3. That was my cool idea, but did not materialize. Did not have to materialize. Okay, basically, yes, he can take my bishop, but I can eventually take his. I am a pawn up. I have a nice situation going on the queen side, an extra pawn situation. That is not clear how that's going to be. Okay, this is a serious mistake for a number of reasons. Main one is that, of course, now who is castling? Who is castling now? Only someone who's playing bishop e7, but that means someone lost 2 tempi. That's a serious problem. Only someone who lost 2 tempi is castling here. Okay, this is nice. I don't mind at all. I don't mind this at all. G4 is in there too, guys. Okay, the queen is going to a nice square. Well, actually, where should the queen go? Queen d3, e5. That's what he's thinking. Knight b5. Threatening. Queen d3, e5, knight b5. e4. e4. Oh, God. fe, bishop takes, knight c7. This looks like absolutely devastating for black, so I'm going to go for it. Even though black is going to be up a piece or a rook even for a move or two, he's going to be devastated. So I'm welcoming that little escapade. e5, knight b5, e4, fe, bishop takes a1. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it, baby. Knight c7 is in there. Queen d5 is in there. Knight c3 is in there. You want to play e4? That's right. Let's do it. Let's take you on. Take my rook. Knight c7, rook f7. Oh my God, this is scary. Queen d5, hitting the knight, hitting the mate on b7, the rook on a8. Oh yeah. Scary. Scary is what that is. And you went for it. Okay, check to you, my friend. Check to you, my friend. And I don't know what you were thinking about. And take this rook, for example, where I'm actually up 2 pawns. I'm threatening knight b6, half mate, half man, half. Oh, you're threatening queen e1 mate. That's so nice. Okay, actually, that's nice because who knows? But all right, let's be fair about this. It's not a she mate, so I can just take your bishop. Just take your bishop because it's not a she mate. There's rook f1. Okay, so I'm gonna just take your bishop. I'm gonna be very simple about this because I'm a simple kind of guy. I could have played bishop e7 and be complicated by winning a queen, but I'm a simple kind of guy. I just take a bishop. I'm a bishop and 7 pawns up. It's good enough for me. You could play bishop f6. That actually, okay, well, my rook is back. Okay. I'm up a lot. Believe me. It's usually enough for me to win. I'm actually hitting your knight on h5. Okay, I obviously you don't care, and that's okay. I'm actually gonna take your bishop because I'm sure the knight will. Oh, that move. All right, take your bishop. All right. So, okay, that clearly did not work out for black. Now, why didn't it work out? I have some clue, but I think the main idea, the main problem for black, was that this move knight e4 is a bit early. Once he plays knight e4, I play f3. I mean, we're in a situation where black already sacked the pawn. He really needs something out of this, right? And you know, we after f3, I don't know. He went back, and I just played knight e2, bishop d7, queen b3. Yeah, maybe this is wrong. Maybe I should just ignore it, as I said, just castle, right? Because on pawn takes pawn, I can always take the knight first. But I didn't ignore it. I played queen b3, knight h5, knight. Oh, I castled here. Yeah. Okay, maybe take the bishop. At least get something for your pawn. Although I think I'm still better. Here, knight d. Oh, I took the knight. Okay, that's fine. And I played knight d4. Yeah. Here again, take on f4. At least, and maybe play queen c7, something like that. Bishop f6. I don't know. Bishop d6. I played. Even b5 looks strong. This looks extremely strong. Takes. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe take the knight on d4 first. The knight is very strong, and then, but I think black is pretty much lost here. And of course, this is just a suicidal. That's just suicidal. This is just unbelievably suicidal, and this is just incredible because now, of course, I'm just going into this position anyway. Okay, okay, let me remember, I'm not a Grunfeld player. I'm a King's Indian player these days. I just remembered. Okay, good. That was good enough. I actually remembered my opening. Isn't that nice? That is nice. Every so often I actually remember what I play, and that brightens up my day. What to do, I have no idea. Why am I doing it? I have no clue. But anyway, I'm here, and I'm with you, my friends. I'm with you, trying to make this happen. Now, what is the right way? Let's try it this way. There are so many ways to play the King's Indian, but who knows? Okay, I'm gonna play h5. That was my idea. Okay, now as soon as white does that, I'm quickly after white's king. I'm not even waiting for any other idea here. I'm just going after the king as quickly as possible, every which way I can. Okay, that's the first order of business. No matter whether there's an immediate attack, I'm creating weaknesses ASAP. That's the idea. Okay, guys, I think if you play like that, the King's Indian, you'll be okay. Now knight b4 is a bit dangerous because who knows whether that knight can survive there. But knight b4, bishop b3, f5. How can white's knight attack my knight? Knight a4, c5, knight a4, f4. This is so interesting. I gotta play it. I just gotta try it. It's a bit suicidal, but I think it's worth it. Most people would not play that move, believe me. It looks like that knight is gonna get trapped, but I'm not most people. I play all kinds of moves. Okay, now I'm threatening f4, so that kind of okay. Now what? Now how do I prepare my knight Maybe the other knight to d7. Maybe that's the way. Get my other knight to d7. Okay, he wants to do this. Okay. I don't care. I'm going to put my knight on d7. That's my idea. Okay, and my now knight c5 is dangerous, right? Take d6. Knight c5 is dangerous. I gotta put knight on b6. I don't know. This is so crazy. You can take that one. This is gonna be crazy. King's Indians, guys, scary stuff. I have no idea if I'm even surviving this position. But what I want to do, okay, is preparing. That's a good sign. That means I'm not lost yet. Okay, let me get my king out of there so I can take on c5. No, ha ha ha. He's really going for it. He's really going for it, isn't he? Well, this is going to be a tough game. I'm going to be down material for sure. Question is just going to be how much. Okay. Now just c5 or just cb? Cb probably. Let's no, cb, bishop takes b6. Okay, I'm gonna go positional. Amazing positional compensation that I don't even understand. I don't know. Now I'm going for the e pawn. Bishop g5 a threat? In a way, right? Okay. This is so tough. Yeah, this is not good at all. Actually, I screwed up somehow. Obviously earlier. Obviously I screwed up earlier, but okay, now I'm gonna get into this defensive mode. Probably look, yeah. Defensive and maybe a little bit attacking mode at the same time. Bishop b5 is what I want to do. Okay, rook a5. I'm just gonna take that pawn, I think, after all. That's gonna be the second pawn. The second pawn in the position. A bit complicated, not that obvious, right? Not that obviously winning. Clearly, not that obviously clearly winning, Mr. Fantozzi. It's going to be a little bit of a fight, my friend. Okay, let's take that guy. That guy too. Take my a3 pawn, take your bishop with c4. That's the threat. Okay, c4. c4 isn't winning yet. Should I play c4? Bishop c4. Takes, queen b8. No, I should not. Just protect my a pawn. That's a big deal pawn. Where's he going? No idea. Going to a bit tough to Tough to survive square. He's going. That's where he's going. Okay. I need to do something fast. Whew! You know what? This is bad news. Okay, time to defend. That's what I think. Oi, oi, oi! Oi, oi, oi! This is bad news. Guys, this is a double attack on all my wares. Oh my god, this is a serious double attack on everything I got. This is very, very, very serious. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can't talk now. Too busy now. Too busy to talk, my friends. Too busy to talk. Gotta flag my friend. Flag him. Damn. How do you do this? How do you do this? Oh my god, he's just flagging me now. He's just flagging me, my friend. He's just flagging me. Oh, okay. He flagged me, but you know, I proved that the King's Indian is alive. I'm a knight up. Okay, yes, this was not very well played game. I have to admit, this was a bit too much, a bit speculative, I would say, at the very least, because clearly, I mean, if we go into a position like this, and now I went. Okay, this was the kind of a turning point when I played knight b4, because all normal human beings would just play knight c5, and I think black is just fine. Just play b6 like a normal human being and defend, and start operating on both wings. You know, look when to play on the queen side, when to play on the king side. Instead, I went for this really dramatic move, knight b4, and after bishop b3. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna have to get to that at some point later, but here's my friendly IM from Germany, if that's the correct flag. Finally got myself a good flag that I know. That King's Indian was a tough one. I should have done better, but hey, that happens. Okay, let's see now. Let's go bishop d3. And see how black handles himself. Rook e8, fair enough. Knight e5. Okay. f4. f4. Okay, now bishop h4. Okay, nice. Take. Knight g4. Let's see. Okay. Now I'm gonna castle. Strange as it may seem, I'm just going to castle. Simple little castling move. Okay, and now I'm going to take the knight. Now I have some thoughts about this. Knight f2. Pawn takes pawn. g3 on knight h3. Knight h3. Also knight e5, f e, bishop e7, if, and then who knows if I have enough after queen h5. It's hard to say. Okay, I'm going to play positionally here. I'm going to pretend I'm playing a positional chess game. This triple pawn on the f file, so interesting. Okay. Okay, interesting. Enough. Queen h5, rook h8, queen. Okay, that's one thing. Okay, let's take this one and move the king. Interesting, very interesting position. God, I've never seen anything like that. Triple f pawns, are they good or bad? Big question for you, for everybody here. Okay, knight b3 for now. Knight b3 for now. And let's see what happens. d3. Didn't see that. Okay, take a bishop. Take a bishop. Back to improve my knight. Who knows if that's even smart. Get my knight out of there. Scary, actually, what I'm doing. I don't think it's correct. I don't like my position. Really, I don't like my position. I screwed up somehow. I don't know how, but I screwed up. Okay. I'm expecting rook takes knight, but okay, there it is. Okay. Obviously, I've had pretty positions, but that's what it is. This is what that is. It's as pretty as I can get it. Okay. Yeah. Now what to do, huh? What to do now? I don't know. I guess I better get my queen a little closer to where the circus is going. Okay, we'll check. Okay, let's protect ourselves. You know what? I'm gonna just push my h pawn. That's gonna be my method. My method of madness to survive this position. Just push my h pawn. Sometimes survival is only, yeah, well, that one I'm gonna take, obviously. Okay. Obviously, the whole solution is in the number of okay, wait a second. The f pawns. Okay, I gotta step behind a pass pawn here. That's the idea. Step behind the pass pawn. I have a plan then. How many? Okay, I'm gonna I'm not gonna take on d2 first. I'm gonna push the h pawn as far as I can. Let's create a diversion. Can I take on d2 and not lose my queen, my rook? That would be nice, yes? I'm gonna try to do that. Really? Am I just gonna lose my rook now? That would be a shame. Oh god, okay. I think I lost my rook. I think I just screwed up. Yep. I shouldn't have taken that pawn. Look at that. Yeah. Alright, well, it was a good game. And I'm gonna have to resign. That was a tough game. Very interesting stuff. Now, what happened there, I don't know, but I obviously screwed up somewhere. Okay, here was very interesting. Because now knight g4, king g7, castles, h5. Yeah, I missed something. What if I play e4 here? If I play e4 here, pawn takes pawn, queen takes knight, and the bishop takes, pawn takes knight, takes here, bishop h4, takes. This would be winning, right? So somewhere around here I missed the move e4. I just assumed that the other move was interesting. Okay, well, that happens. Okay guys, you're doing well today, getting me back to 2600, taking advantage of a 50-year-old is what you're doing. Okay, well, that's okay. I'll come back. I'll come back and haunt you too later. Okay, just not today. Today is not my day. Maybe I'll win this game because I'm such a deaf King's Indian player, although I lost the previous game here, right? But what are you gonna do? How about knight d7 for now? Alright, let's take this guy. Attack. Attack the pawn. b4 has been hit. Run for your lives. I can exchange these. No problem. Queen exchanges never hurt. A King's Indian Jedi, if that's who I am. I don't know. Okay, this is a King's Indian. I can take the knight on c3 and play knight a4. How bad could that be? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna just play bishop e6. Ignoring. Fine. I'll defend again. Alright, this is interesting. Now my knight. Alright, I'm gonna take. I'm playing knight a4. I think black is okay. Black has to be fine here. This ugly pawn situation going on. Kind of blocked up. Okay, now the big question is knight f6 on knight g7. Okay, I'm going to play knight f6 to go to d7 and e5 or b6 ASAP. This one can be protected soundly. By the way, in bishop g5 I just have king g7 and h6 coming up, so not worried about that. Of course now I can't really play knight b6, but I can move my knight closer to where I can block up all these pawns here, and then play for f5. Aha. But now knight e5 and back. Alright, back is fine. I'm playing for f5. Interesting endgame. Probably not such a big deal in terms of a problem for white, but not so easy either. Yeah, knight f7, no, knight d7. I want to hit f6 at some point. Okay, this has to be defended for now. And knight f6 will force something on the e4 square. My advantages are static. White's advantages are a bit dynamic. Where's his dynamic play here? I don't understand. Here's my rook. And now I'm getting into some static, some dynamic advantages too. Okay, now we're talking serious problems for white. Serious problems. Because after knight d3, we're talking actually serious problems. Okay. And really just rook e7 and rook e8 is what I want to do. Not too much, but not too little. Also bishop g4 is kind of in the air. If white plays like knight f1, maybe somewhere like that. I don't know. Bishop g4. Somehow this is a bit screwed up. I don't know why I'm not winning. Maybe I should get rid of the bishop. Really weird. Thought I was winning already. Now I have doubts. I have my doubts now. Gonna get rid of this strong bishop. Huh? They just blunder? You just blunder the house? Oh my god. I think I just blundered the house. Incredible. Incredible. My god. I did blunder the house in one move. How sick is that, huh? Now I have to... I don't even know what I have to do. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Bishop d4, I simply missed it. See, sometimes we can't find, I got too happy too early. Too happy too early. Too happy too early. I would resign if not for the entertainment value here, which I'm going to continue to try to create. A little bit of entertainment value is still necessary here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's take a pawn. Oh, he's coming in. I think he wants me badly. That's bad news. This guy actually has an idea. And it's pretty deadly. Alright, let's queen our pawns. Oh, stop them. For the moment. Stop them for the moment. Ah, he decided to be... What's the word? Decided to be... resolute. Decided to be resolute and beating me. It's a good idea, actually. A lot of people aren't. That breeds problems. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay. Now he's trying to mate me without pushing the c pawn. That's interesting. That's a concept. There we go. Just take my rook. Got him thinking, huh? Okay, he didn't take my rook. That's bad news. It's time to resign then. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I have to admit, that was pretty bad. Okay, meet next. Okay, guys, what happened there was so bad that I can't even go into it. But basically, in a pretty much winning position, somewhere around, I would say here. I mean, this felt so winning. I don't know. I think somewhere around here. It has to be. It had to be something. Maybe played knight d3, rook e2. I mean, knight c1. Okay, I mean, this looked good, but then what did I do? That was. Oh, then I just blundered it. Yeah, I mean, just knight back, for example, to threaten bishop d3, and if the rook would have to probably get away from there, and then I just play bishop d3. Why didn't I just do something like that? That would be completely awesome. And on bishop d4, then I can move my knight finally in there. And I don't know, knight e3. It's still a game, actually. Still, just not a very good one for white. But okay, this was my first 50-year birthday. Take it to the max, and you guys did well, scoring 50%, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was 3 all. I won the first. No, actually, I won the first 4, and then I lost the next 3. So, okay, tough for everybody, I would say. Well, let bygones be bygones, and hopefully next week I can do a little bit better. This was Grandmaster Max Dlugy with Take It to the Max show. Have a great evening, and good luck to you all. Bye bye.